What is up, you gorgeous, fabulous creatures, and welcome to another episode of the Losing It podcast. You're here with Kylie Pax, Australia's emotional eating coach. I want to tell you that there's only one reason, why you are still emotional eating. And I can hear your responses now. What's she going to say? She's going to say it's because my job is shit, because my family are a bunch of crazy people, because I'm stressed, because I'm not well, because my life is a shit show. No, like literally none of those answers are correct. Every single one of those is wrong. There is only one reason why you're still emotional eating, and there's only one solution for it. As much as I give a ton of different methods that you can implement, at the end of the day, it all boils down to one thing. The reason you are still emotional eating is because you don't think that your word matters. You don't think your word holds any weight, and you think that you can break your word and nobody is going to be affected. Here's what I mean by that. Every single fucking day, your alarm goes off and here you are, not like a Disney movie. Little birds are twiddling around your head and like Bambi's coming to your window and it's like dee, 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 dee. And you feel amazing until you remember, fuck, got to go to work, got to get up. It's cold outside. I hate my job. All of this is going through your mind. And now, suddenly the things that you promised yourself last night you were going to do, I'm going to get my shit together with food. I'm going to start moving my body every day. I'm going to go to the gym real early. I'm going to go for a walk real early. I'm going to drink a green juice every morning. I'm going to get up. I'm going to do some yoga and some journaling and some meditation. Are you doing it? When that alarm goes off, and you feel suddenly like, I don't want to get up. It's uncomfortable. It's cold. I don't like it. Are you still doing it anyway, or are you breaking your word? Let us proceed throughout the day. Now it's time for you to wash your hair because your hair is a greasy fucking mess, but you can't be fucked. You can't. And you're late for the bus or you're late for work and whatever is happening there. So you're just like, doesn't matter. I said I was going to wash it today, but it doesn't matter. Just throw some dry shampoo in. You broke your word for the second time that day. Now, last night you said you were going to pack a really healthy lunch and I'm going to take my lunch so I can save money and I can eat real good. But now you're running late because you fucking slept in and you didn't do the things that you said you were going to do. So you don't have time to pack nothing. So now you're going to end up buying your lunch and you're going to get takeaway. You broke your word for the third time that day. Do you need me to go on? Because I will. You continue to go home saying that, well, I skipped the gym this morning, but I'll for sure go tonight. I didn't get to do a walk this morning, but I'll for sure go tonight. But now you're tired. You know, the dog needs to be fed and the kids need something and your annoying partner is like jabbering to you about something and you're just like, I'm too tired. I just want to sit down. You're not walking. You've broken your word for the fifth time today. Now you'd said, you even might have fucking meal prepped on the weekend. I've meal prepped. This is going to be great. You're opening the fridge and you're looking at the salads that you already made. I didn't want to eat that. That's gross. I'm tired. I want pizza. I'm tired. I want lasagna. I've worked so hard today. I just want to get takeaway. You are now breaking your word for the sixth time today. When it comes to the end of the night, is it any wonder that when your little brain chimes in with, you should just go eat chocolate now. You should just get that tub of ice cream out the freezer and finish it off. You should just go eat the rest of that pudding that's in the fridge. You should just finish off the chips that are in the cupboard so they won't be there tomorrow. Is it any wonder that you go ahead and do it, that you emotionally eat and break your word for the 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th time that day? You're not keeping your word to yourself and you don't think it matters. Yet you're wondering why you can't stop emotional eating. Because every time you make a promise to yourself, your subconscious mind already knows. It's complete bullshit. You are wasting my oxygen and everybody else's oxygen around on this planet when you make promises, quite frankly, these days, because we already know it's bullshit. And then you wonder why. Why do my coworkers not support me when I tell them I'm on another diet? Why does my family not support me when I tell them I'm on another diet and I'm going to eat healthy? Why does nobody support me when I feel like I want to do these things and I want to level up and change my life? Because we don't fucking believe you. You know why we don't believe you? Because you don't believe you. You have no track record of following through on the things that you said you were going to follow through on. And you're thinking, but Kylie, oh my God, I just want to stop emotional eating. What does getting up with my alarm have to do with it? What does washing my hair have to do with emotional eating? Everything. How about everything? The way you do anything is the way you do everything. And if you are cutting corners in one area and backing down on your word in one area, you're going to do it in a whole ton of other areas, including the promises you make to yourself around food. Now, when it comes to the only way to overcome emotional eating, well, my darlings, I'm sorry to hand it to you, but the only way to overcome it is to make a damn commitment to yourself and follow the fuck through. If you cannot stick to your own word, let alone somebody else asking you to do something, if you can't even ask yourself to do something and follow through on it, you are never going to learn the hard yards that it needs to actually feel an emotion, because every time you feel an emotion, you're just going to drown it down with more food. It is your time and your turn to step up and honor your own word to yourself. This is the moment now for you to make a decision. We're heading towards the end of the year. You've got to decide now, really, this is the time when we all start making decisions. Am I going to start again, quote unquote, in January next year? Or am I going to put on my big girl pants, pull up my socks, and do something about it now? I promise you, if you just start with the small things, such as getting up with the alarm, such as washing your damn hair when you said you were going to, suddenly your brain starts to get the picture and it's like, oh shit, we don't back down on ourselves. We do have our own back. We do follow through, and I am a woman of my word and a woman of integrity. I will make sure that I stay in alignment with the goals and the dreams and the decisions that I make for myself. But until you do that, honestly, until you do that, it's embarrassing for you to continue to say, I'm going to make a change. I'm going to stop overeating at night, when you know that you're not. Like, you just know that you're not. Or here's the other thing. And this is what I used to do. Don't think that I'm making shit up. I know, because I did it. I would work out and I would move and I would do things like that during the day. And I would still say to myself, I'm not going to overeat tonight on chocolate, because, you know, if you followed me, you know that chocolate is my kryptonite. But when it got to the end of the day and I was tired, I would start the fucking negotiations with myself. Well, I did work out today. I did burn like 300 or 400 calories. Surely I can eat this extra chocolate and still lose weight. We start playing Russian roulette with ourselves. How much shit can I eat tonight and quote unquote get away with it before I actually start gaining weight? You need to keep your word to yourself. And what will happen, like if you've taken my free course, kyliepax.com/free course, makes sense. If you've taken my free course and got the 5 eating codes, you will know exactly what to do to quit emotional eating. The first step, the first eating code is eat when you're hungry, but don't eat when you're not. It's not to torture you, like I can't eat food if I'm not hungry. No, if we put that restriction in place, and I'm going to use the word restriction just for this episode, if we put that stipulation in place, what you're forced to do then, instead of just catering to your emotions and pandering to every little single thought that you have, is you're forced to sit with your feelings and prove to your damn self, I'm not going to die if I don't overeat tonight. I'm not going to die if I don't stuff my face one more time. I am going to be okay. In fact, if I start keeping my damn word to myself, I'm going to be more than okay. I'm going to be losing weight, not emotional eating, and holy shit, I might actually enjoy my life a whole lot better. I am sending you tremendous amounts of love as always. If you like what you're hearing and you want to hear more, please remember to subscribe. Please remember to subscribe, leave me a review, and drop into my DMs on Insta. I am always wanting to hear from you and get your feedback on the podcast. Sending you tremendous amounts of love. I will see you again next week. Until then, my gorgeous ones, bye for now. Thank you so much for tuning in. Remember to shimmy your butt over to kyliepax.com and sign up for one of my programs so you can start losing your weight now. You'll also find helpful notes and resources in my past podcasts that will help you lose the weight without all the BS drama. I will see you next week.